game. Mitchell outside. And Mitchell drills the three.
And don't give Mitchell too many of those looks. Once he gets in rhythm, it is hard to stop him.
Pass to Sharp. Stolen by Mitchell. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. It's deflected.
Well, you have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to your opponent.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
Now, here's Rodman. And that one is good. Rodman's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
This is his third trip to the free throw line in the game.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Both good from the line that time. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
29.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Charlotte. Pass to Porter. Fires the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Maxey touched it last. Outside Jackson. There's the drive. Jarrett Allen grabs the miss. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Forcing the issue inside. Mitchell has that long wingspan. Boy, he's so much bigger than his height.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Here's Jackson. Some solid defense by Rodman.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position. Timeout.
Well, look, you can't just give him the lane like that. Come on.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Jackson, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Tyrese.
And what a take by Jackson. And he's almost automatic at the line, so you might as well add that next one.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That one misses from Jackson. Chicago leading by 4. Here comes the donut and shot off Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Chicago calls timeout.
Timeout call.
Chicago leading by 4. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Rodman. And Davis sends it back.
And he sent a message with that swat. Do not come in my house.
Great positioning on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass the quarter. For the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter.
And he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it, it's just a matter of make or miss.
It's Porter outside. Rodman grabs the rebound. Chicago leading by 4. And the basket is good. Bridgman's got 6.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Well, we know Reggie Jackson can get his own shot, but it's always great to see him get others involved.
Backs into the lane. Comes up empty down low. Charlotte trails by 3. Outside, Davis. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, this is what coaches love to see. Guys sharing the ball and creating for one another.
And here's Charlotte. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Maxey, no good. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Shot clock at 5. The shot by Mitchell, no good. He gets it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. It's well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter should have been more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Again, Mitchell missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Wilson drops in the layup for 2. Wilson's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Killer confidence, stays true to herself. Wilson is a terrific basketball player.
Here's Bridgman. Oh, good with the triple. Now, here's Sean. Pass to Davis. 3-pointer. Charlotte, no good that time either. Here's Bridgman. And Davis pulls it down. And here is Poole. A floater. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll call the shooting foul.
Timeout.
Timeout. Holmgren.
A talented scorer with incredible shooting range. When Poole is locked in offensively, he can take over stretches all by himself.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody is coordinated and intent.
You know what they came to see. Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a bitch.
First free throw is good.
And the confidence Poole plays with, you got to admire. He feels like he can hit from anywhere on the floor.
Well, they're up one. You just hope that missed free throw doesn't come back to haunt them.
Got it! The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
The shot is good. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Maxey.
And give credit to Maxey for just being aggressive inside, earning that whistle in the process.
At the line for Chicago, Tyrese Maxey taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Sharp. Can't get it to go. Here's Bridgman. It's Allen. Porter pulls it down. Sharp. The three doesn't go. Here's Chicago. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
A quick dash leads him right to the left.
A great instinct from him to release on the big road and makes himself a target.
The way Greg is showing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Well, those points mean a little bit more.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in.
That move by Shaq gives the defense getting ready to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
Charlotte making the switch. And the second or 2 is good. That narrows the gap to 1. Maxey into the lane. And he banks the layup in.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Chicago with the ball. Rodman down low.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
Now Porter. Davis. Fighting for each chance, but comes up empty. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him do the lead.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Charles foul. Reggie Jackson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Tyrese Maxey.
And he is unable to get the second one.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. Charlotte calls timeout. 12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, but if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fifth team foul. At At the line for Chicago, Donovan
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first
Taking
one to
2
fall.
shots.
Trying to focus now on the second. No luck that time either. Porter fires. Drained from outside.
3 points.
Stolen by Jackson.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew a whistle.
It's the first that narrows the gap to 1.
For the away team.
He's perfect from the line this time.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
Chicago calls timeout. Maxey. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Here we go. Jackson with it. Puts up a 3. Now Davis. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Jackson. And the 3 misses. The 3. Knocks down the 3. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Well, I mean, you really feel for him. I mean, and the entire team. Just, you got to hope for the best.
Yeah, this can bring a team together. Guys can step up and try to pick up the slack for an injured team.
Charlotte making a switch here. Charlotte moving the ball around. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
To hit that shot with the knee, he's all over you like that. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the win in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Boy, oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Chicago leading by 3. Hodman sets a screen to the inside. Yes!
I love that decision-making out of the pick and roll action.
Where? Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a shot!
First team foul. Checking in for the Charlotte. Number 17.
Maxey deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Mitchell. Outside, Maxey.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
To take the lead. Down he goes.
He does have that clutch gene. What a time to convert.
Chicago calls timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
Here's Mitchell. Now Allen. Mitchell outside. And there's the three. And we got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
Now where? No good from three. And an intentional foul right there.
Second team foul. Two shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Porter. And so we are tied again at the end of overtime. Now we're headed to overtime number 2. And we'll be back right after this. Can't stop now. We're ready for another extra period. What a game of basketball this has been.
Here we go.
On the wing, Mitchell. And Davis sends it back.
Making the close defensive play by staying strong. No panic, no slackness.
And it's Maxey with the ball for Chicago. Allen does not go in. Now, here's Mitchell. From 17 feet away. Short. And get the three.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against third personal foul. And as a three-point shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field. Now that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
Mitchell. Mitchell getting dirty down low.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything. I like going to Porter there. He's got great size for a wing and can come up with big points.
Right side Davis. Porter fires. Sinks the big jumper.
And it's clear Porter is a gutsy guy, someone who enjoys taking. And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your system. Mitchell delivering.
It's nice to see Porter Jr. hitting the glass and fighting for a second chance basket there.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team
And here's Charlotte. They lead by 4. And he commits the intentional foul.
Maxey. Second personal foul. Second team
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
line for the away team. Donovan.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. Now Mitchell. And it's blocked.
Stop flings the offense in close. I love how he's gotten right into their business there.
Here's Mitchell. And down goes the three. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Hey, talk about a cool customer. Icing this one with some clutch free throws.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, but if you don't get it, immediate foul.
Guys, he's got a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing it is added. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2. Chicago calls timeout. What do you think we're going to see here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
No doubt, but they might have to draw up something that the defense isn't expecting.
And here's Maxey. Allen. Oh, the dunk.
And that's what we're used to him doing. But he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Those are the moments you live for as a player, and as a coach, you're just thankful to come away with the win.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. A double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
No doubt. I mean, when you have to dig that deep and play with that much determination to get a win, it was earned, and I tell you what, they've got to feel really good about themselves for fighting through.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.